First up, please, going to introduce your best man, Paul. Thank you.
All right. Thank you, everybody. I know we're all pretty hungry, so I'm not going to keep this thing super long. All right. So first of all, Kolton, Jenni, the most important thing I want to say today, let everybody know, is that of all the years, last 3 or 4 I've known Kolton, I have met nobody as fun, as personable, and it brings as good as time as Kolton does to anything. Hands down. With that being said, I feel like Jenni feels the same way about Kolton, truly knows his personality, and thank God, because after that bachelor party, I know he didn't pick Jenni up with those dance moves, hands down, know that. So first of all, before we go any further, I'm Paul, met Kolton back in tech school about 4 years ago now. One thing I know about tech school, when I was there, I knew there's one place I didn't want to go in this world from being with the Air Force, is being stationed in New Mexico. And that's what I told my instructor. But when the day came to tell us where we're going, he looked up, he laughed, and he said, that's where you're going. And guess who laughed too? Kolton. Yeah, fast forward a little bit, about 2 minutes, Kolton came up, guess where he's going? Right to New Mexico with me, I'll tell you that. And that's exactly how that went down. So about 2 bases later, New Mexico, Korea, took a six-week trip to Alaska together. Hands down, some of the best times I've had in my early 20s with Kolton. Turned 21 together in New Mexico. We're gonna drink together, hit our first bars together, got some of our first tattoos together, got into photography together. He really hit me home as a person I've been friends with for at least 4 years now. Is one of the best people I've met in the Air Force. So I'm gonna keep it family appropriate with these stories. Gotta pull them up, I got a few. I'll keep it short though, don't you guys worry. Let's see, so the first thing I wanna start with is that I'm honored to be the best man. Man, I thank you guys for listening to the story. So one of my favorites is our 6-week trip to Alaska. Me and him, we got there, I heard he was going, I was super hyped to go. And then as time goes on, we get there, I find out we're in the same room together, like the same building. So the first thing I did, we find out we're in the same building, I kid you not, I ran off that bus, I put all my stuff in his room, there was 3 bunks in there, I don't know who was staying there, unpacked everything I had, set up all my stuff, and by the time the guy got there who was supposed to be in that room, I said, here's my key card, and this is your new room. Honest to God, true story. So, probably my favorite memory from Alaska I had with him, we went camping overnight, middle of bear country, I don't know where it was, but it was pretty deep in there. But the first day we got there, we knew we wanted to travel and take pictures, so we bought this huge can of bear mace. But about 5 weeks went by, we didn't have an opportunity to use it. So about 2 bottles of Jim Beam later and a bunch of beers, I don't remember how it came up, someone said, well, we gotta use this bear mace. So about 4 in the morning, barely conscious, we sprayed all that bear mace through the air, walking through the woods, looking for bears. Bestest idea by yours truly, Kolton Tarrango. So if there's one thing I want to conclude here, is that of all the places I've been with Kolton, Jenni, I know that he will make the best of times with you anywhere, and he will always bring a smile to your face, because out of the last 4 years, he's made the best of where he is, and he's always made me laugh. I truly wish the best for both of you, and I wish you guys the best wedding.
Thank you.
Thank you for listening.
I feel bad because mine is not near as long as Paul's, and I thought I was going after Steve, so I had a little bit more time. But first of all, I want to say thank you everybody for coming. I know we traveled everywhere, especially my friends and some of her friends as well, and the drive up and everything, short notice. Thank you very much for being here. and for your family as well. This could not have happened without them. Della, Steve, you guys were absolutely amazing. You took me in from day one, and it's been jokes and laughs and everything since then, and I couldn't appreciate it more. It's been so great to know you guys and meet you guys and be a part of the family before today even. So and my beautiful bride, Jenni, you look absolutely amazing today. And for those who don't know, our first date didn't go near as planned. So we were supposed to meet up and everything, and I got called into work. And I messaged her.
5 minutes from your house, 35 from mine.
We all remember it.
It's all in the deep.
Yeah. And I had messaged her and said, hey, let's push it back a little bit, maybe 7 o'clock, and, we'll meet up then. The message did not deliver. As you know, service around here is terrible. And she got that about an hour later when she was already waiting for me. So I didn't end up meeting her that day. She was absolutely mad. I've been apologizing about it since then, still. I think yesterday I did as well. And yeah, so a lot of apologies, and I had to pretty much beg to have her meet with me, and it was the greatest once we did. And I just want to say that from all my years and everywhere I've been, it's just been the best place for me, and to see that smile on your face is all that I ever want, and it is my favorite sight to ever see. And I just want to say that second chance you gave me on that first date, you won't need another one. And thank you all, and I love you so much. Thank you.
The moment you've all been waiting for. I must refer to my notes first. Many, many bullet points. Did I really write this?
Yeah, you were sober.
Can you read this for me?
No, I haven't got my glasses.
Fuck that.
Can you read that? Blimey, it's not so
Firstly,
long.
I'd love to welcome everybody that's come to help us celebrate the marriage of Jenni and Kolton. Especially those people who have travelled an awful long way across that little pond we call the Atlantic. It's a great effort, and it is seriously appreciated. We've got people from Germany as well that have come to help us celebrate, and we can't thank you enough for helping us do this today. And I am under penalty of death if I embarrass Jen today. And as she says, in front of her new family, all the way from America. I can see your face, Jen. And she can, oh my God, he's going to do it. So being a modern parent, I'm a modern parent, I googled father of the bride speeches. Just in an effort not to embarrass her. Box standard speech. No. So I'm sorry, that's what you're going to get.
Really?
So, welcome to Sarah and Karen's wedding. At first we were shocked when Sarah came out of the closet. We just wish she hadn't taken 35 years to do it. It doesn't work, does it? So, Jen.
You wanted to be a modern dad.
You were born nearly 21 years ago, and you brought us 19 years of absolute joy. The first 2 years don't count. Changing nappies is not a joy. But honestly, I stand here today the proud father. I am proud. Proud of my daughter, and proud that she's married such a wonderful guy as Kolton. Absolutely. And I'm sure you will continue to grow as a person now you are married. Never forget that even though you are starting a new chapter in your life, and I give you into the care of Kolton, your mum and I will always be here for you.
And he's back in the room.
Kolton proposed to Jen whilst on deployment in Afghanistan. On his return, he gave me a bottle of single malt whiskey, Boon Habit. Shortly after, he asked my permission to marry you. Of course I said yes. I thought it was a fair exchange. Now some advice to Kolton. I hope when you have been married as long as Dada and I, you will come to know what it means to come home to a loving, caring, thoughtful and devoted wife. It means you are drunk and you're in the wrong house.
Yeah, you're sleeping with the dog tonight.
Some more words of advice. Feed her. I've lived with 3 females in my house for many years that are hangry. They don't do hungry. Every 3 hours she must have something to eat, or you will suffer. But honestly, in the short time we have known Kolton, and it's not long, and he understands that, we have found you to be a thoughtful, kind, caring and romantic person. And they say that women look to marry their father. Della and I are both happy that Jen found her prince.
Oh, I thought you were going to stop at
and
happy.
are confident that you will take care of her, won't you? I just wonder if you will continue to visit us every weekend for a free Sunday roast. Or do I have to find someone else to cut the grass for me? I'm sure if there is a malt whiskey offered, then you'll be round like a shot. Absolutely. And one final piece of advice, Kolton. Jenny, never go to bed on an argument. Stay up and fight all night. Like me and your mum, it's much more fun.
You think you're funny, yeah?
I think he's funny, though.
I just want to thank everyone for coming, and I want to thank Della and Steve for being the family for my son when I wasn't there, and for loving him the way I would, and that I promise to love your daughter the way you would and always take care of them. And to my baby son, Jen, in all my life, the only thing I wanted to see is him happy. And I've never seen him more happy, more proud, more in love, more ready to take on life than I've seen him since he's met you. And since I've met you, I completely understand why. So I hope you two have a very long and happy life together. And I know I won't always be there, but I'm always a phone call away. And my kids know I don't care. I'll swim. I'll get here real quick. I love you both dearly with all my heart. And I love you, Steve and Dilla. I mean, you're amazing. All of you. Thank you.
Thank you.
So a lot of you guys don't know me. My name's Hobie. I'm Colton's little brother, or big brother, I guess. Sorry, getting it all mixed up, right? Colton, you're my little brother, man. I never knew I needed you until I had you. As a big brother, you never know that you need to protect somebody and love somebody until you have that little brother. There's no one better than a young man like you. As an older brother, you're supposed to be able to teach your kid brother. But since the beginning, all I've ever done is learn from you. I feel like I've been able to share with you things that I never got to go share with anybody else. And I feel like me and you have experienced each other in like just that brother way that we never really got to love each other, and it's just great, right? And I feel like I've been able to like be that big brother to you and experience everything with you and be able to help you grow up as the man you are. And I appreciate that in so many ways that I never really truly realized until probably 20 years from now, right? But I cannot say how much you mean to me, other than that you're the little brother that I was able to receive that I never knew that I wanted until I had you. Now that I have you, I'm going to do anything for you, brother. And I mean that. Anything you need, I'm here for you. Jenni, it has been an honor to meet you and your family. I can't believe how much I've learned from you in such a small amount of time. I've noticed a few amazing things about you already. And a few of those things are your willingness to give versus receive, your patience, and your willingness to sacrifice for your husband. To me, those means a whole heck of a lot. They really do. And to see how much your family loves you gives me a lot of patience and a lot of respect for you. Because love and respect comes down to more than just blood. It comes down to the willingness to give time and sacrifice to the other one, and to be there more than just because you have to. It's because you want to. And that means so much. And to both of you guys, if you ever need anything, hell or high water, I will make sure it happens, no matter the sacrifice.